Defining gender beyond the binaries of male and female. As humans, we're hardwired to categorize everything into black and white. But what if this notion were to be challenged? Most of us are raised in a world where gender is viewed as a binary concept. You're either a woman or a man, a girl or a boy. It cuts across many dimensions: personal qualities, dress and physics aesthetics, employment and relationship duties are all gendered. Nevertheless, gender is a complex and personal experience that cannot be reduced to a simple binary of male and female. This speech aims to clarify that concept of gender extends beyond, acknowledging the existence of more than just two genders. Some people still believe that there are only two genders, that are defined at birth with your genitals and even stated in the Bible. They claim that the male gender is determined by the presence of a Y chromosome, while the female gender is determined by the presence of two X chromosomes. In the Bible, Genesis 1:27 says, and I quote, "So God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created him. Male and female, he created them." First and foremost, what they mention about chromosomes being related to gender is undoubtedly incorrect and is actually what we call sex. Same thing about what was stated in the Bible verse. Sex refers to an individual's biological traits and genitals, whereas gender refers to the socially constructed roles that are often associated with a specific sex. The Government of Canada 2023 states that although sex is commonly characterized as female or male, the biological factors that comprise sex and how those qualities are manifested vary. Gender refers to the socially defined roles, activities, and expressions of persons, as well as how they dress and portray themselves. Gender is a complicated and nuanced concept that exists on a spectrum, and the belief that there are only two genders because they are defined by genitals and chromosomes is a misconception of sex and gender.
Recognizing gender as a spectrum rather than a binary system is crucial for a more inclusive and accurate understanding of human identity, departing from the traditional categorization of biological sex into male or female. The concept of gender extends beyond this binary framework, encompassing a diverse spectrum of identities. Many cultures worldwide acknowledge the existence of more than two genders, as evidenced by the insights presented in neither of the boxes accounting for non-binary gender identities of Savioa, which meticulously underscores the limitations inherent in the binary framework. This recognition of various gender identities across cultures further emphasizes the inadequacy of a binary system, echoing the sentiments expressed by Morgan Roth and Ryan of 2018. According to them, gender is a social construct, transcending the confines of the binary model, challenging traditional perspectives and emphasizing the fluid nature of gender identity as explored in Butler's Gender Trouble, embracing the spectrum of genders not only honors diverse human experiences throughout history and across cultures, but also paves the way for a more inclusive future where everyone's identity is acknowledged and respected. This evolution, spanning historical, cultural, and legal dimensions, underscores the recognition that while biological sex may conform to a dual classification, gender unfolds as a multifaceted spectrum, celebrating the intricate richness of human identity and propelling society toward a future characterized by increased equity and compassion.
In addition, recent neuroscience advancements challenge simplistic views of gender, revealing it as a complex interplay between biology and environment. Kriyakels and Borky 2020 emphasized the brain's intricate connection to gender identity, disputing binary frameworks. Heritability studies propose a multi-gene hypothesis, rejecting the idea of a singular gene shaping gender identity. Berenbaum and Belts 2016 explore hormone-influenced sex differences, unveiling their collaboration in shaping gender development. Joel et al. 2015 offer robust evidence linking brain structure to gender identity, affirming a nuanced understanding beyond conventional binaries. Moreover, recognizing gender oversimplification as binary is crucial for an inclusive society. Yet, widespread discrimination persists across the gender spectrum. Gender discrimination, including economic biases and violence, reflects a societal climate penalizing nonconformity. Lubardi et al. 2002 links economic discrimination to transgender related violence, advocating for hate crimes legislation. Winter et al. 2016 addressed transgender challenges and prompt a global revaluation, while Hill and Willoughby's 2005 Genderism and Transphobia Scale measures antipathy towards gender diversity. Addressing persistent discrimination requires dismantling stereotypes and promoting comprehensive understanding, fostering an inclusive environment that celebrates diversity free from prejudice.
In conclusion, embracing the spectrum of gender identities is crucial for rejecting the standard binary perspective. Integrating historical, cultural, and neuroscientific viewpoints deepens understanding, promoting inclusivity and dismantling negative stereotypes. Acknowledging this diversity is vital for societal progress, advancing comprehensive understanding, and fostering an inclusive, discrimination free environment. To challenge the binary view, implementing educational programs highlighting historical recognition of more than two genders is essential. By incorporating diverse cultural perspective, we reshape societal understanding, breaking down stereotypes and promoting a nuanced comprehension of gender. These action plans aim to create a future where everyone's identity is acknowledged and respected, fostering a society that celebrates diversity without prejudice.